see the people. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
That's my thing. I gotta be careful when I eat the food, though. When I go out places, I'm starting to...
Man, I've been telling people it's different now.
Yeah, it is way different.
Gotta dap each other up.
What's going on, Corey?
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Well, this is the first time I've ever done anything live like this, and very excited to have you on the show. So on today's...
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, on today's episode, we welcome on a very, very special guest, and a guest that has welcomed me into his household here at the gym. This is Corey Wright, Jr. He is the co-founder of Elite Skills Club of New England. Corey, how's it going?
Good. It's going well. It's going well. We just, getting ready to make this push into the high school and the middle school seasons for the kids. So pretty busy right now. A lot of kids just working, just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, the season's coming up really quick. I'm surprised how quickly it's, how fast everything's turned around and like where we've been from last year. I felt like last season just ended and now everything's picking right back up again.
Picking right back up. A lot of the kids are excited, so they're in here, every day just trying to get better. So credit to them.
Yeah. It's great. And speaking of being here and everything like that, how did all this come about? Like this gym, the idea of the Elite Skills Club New England, how did this all come about?
So, quite frankly, COVID hit. Once COVID hit, no gyms were open. Couldn't get into schools, couldn't get into rec centers. Then they closed the parks. They put the boards on the hoops, so kids couldn't go out there and shoot. So I said to myself, like, this would be the perfect time for me to really, open up a gym. It was something I've been wanting to do for years. I was looking for maybe 2-3 years. It just so happened during COVID, I found this beautiful place out here in West Greenwich. And, I just put my pen to the paper and just started planning. And now here we are, almost a year later.
Yeah, this gym is like beautiful and you'll definitely be able to see it in the shots for sure. Like this gym is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, how did...
You like it?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's, it was like really, when you pull up here, you're like...
Is it bigger than you thought it was going to be?
It was bigger than I thought it was going to be because I wasn't expecting this to, when you pull up, when you told me West Greenwich, I didn't know where it was going to be or like where it was. And I pulled up, of course, when I pulled up, I went to KRET first, whatever it was, in the business. I was like, what is this place? And I was like, is it connected? And then when you pull up, and then the first thing you see is the Elite Skills Club logo. And then like when you walk in, it's just like, you got the shooting machine, you got everything here. And
do you get like a different feel than like when you're in other gyms?
Yeah.
Like when you walk in?
Yeah.
Is it like, that's good. That's what I was aiming for. Like I don't like to call it a gym. I like to call it a training facility. We got the 4 baskets, but we also have the Vertimax. We got, a bunch of other things. And not only basketball, kids come here. They come to train just all type of athletics, skills and drills with different, sports. So coming here, I don't like to really call it a gym. I like to call it, the training facility. And that's kind of the facade that I wanted to give when you walk in. You know what I mean? Places like this, they have them in other states. This is just the first one here. It's something new that we brought here because I've seen it work other places, So I'm definitely glad that you came up. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad it's definitely spacious and different things like that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And like you said, I don't think it's very rare, even when for someone that grew up in Rhode Island, we don't have something like this and what this gym is, what it's like, and what you have to offer, and someone your magnitude and what you have to offer too, and you're well started out now and everything. It's awesome that you have this. We have this availability here in Rhode Island, and it's like right in the middle.
And like you just said, you said I, and then you said we.
Yeah.
Because I just like how when you first came here, I tell people all the time all I am is giving a safe space for you to come and work on your talents or whatever you want to do. Whether that's play basketball, whether that's train, sports, on the court, off the court, you can come in here and just kind of work on your craft. And that's the kind of environment that I want to bring. It's not I own it, but it's not just me. It's a we thing. It's a community thing, for all of Rhode Island. So for sure.
Yeah. And you've had some great players come through here.
Yeah.
And who's been some of the great players that you've and great kids that come through, dribble through here?
I say a couple names, not leaving nobody out, you know what I mean? But a lot of we can start in Rhode Island. A lot of the Rhode Island kids that you now see on TV, you know, Enoch Cheeks, who just played, you know, 2 games, Kentucky last night. Tyler Kolek, who's going to be one of the best guards in the Big East this year. He was at George Mason last year where he won Rookie of the Year. He's from Cumberland.
Yeah.
Enoch's from, you know, Providence. You know, Aaron Gray, another Providence kid. He's playing Division II right now due to COVID. But, you know, he just had like 16 and 10 last night and had like a crazy dunked on somebody. It should be going viral. Then we got like DeAndre Dominguez at UMass, Preston Santos that plays at UMass. They've come through here. Pretty much everyone. Taylor Bowen, who was at St. Georgia, that's at Brewster now. Like the list goes on. Ezzy Wale, who's at Hendricken right now, and Sebastian Thomas, who plays at URI. And I mean, I could just keep going on and on. But you know, yeah, they all come through here. If they play Division I, they've been here. If they getting scholarship offers, no matter what AAU team they play for, they've been here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
That's really cool. And then have those guys actually like all played against each other and worked out together at the same time?
Yeah. So in the summertime, like this summer was a little different because they finally, you know, went to school. There's a lot of kids that I've known since they've been 7th, 8th grade, but they finally, you know, in college now, college freshmen and sophomores. So you know, this summer we was a little scattered, but like. You know, they all come in here, they play pickup, they play 1-on-1s, 2-on-2s, 5s, you know, and it's great, man. They come in here and they compete. They compete, man. They play hard. You know, they talking junk to each other, they're dunking on each other, they're hitting threes in each other's face. You know, it's pretty cool, man, to see them all in here, especially because I seen them all growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now them as young men and young adults, like, it's pretty cool to see them, you know, come back and still play with that same fire, you know?
That's so cool, and that must be like, those runs must be so fun to like watch and experience and see how they go at each other and all the trash talking.
Yeah, I suck with my media, so you don't see too much of it, but like, man, it happens pretty much every day. Like, it's going down in here in the summertime for sure.
I guess I know where I'll be here.
Nah, this is definitely the place to be, you know, like, you know, if you're outsider in the summertime, like everyone can't get in, you know what I mean? But you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come and check it out. But this summer coming up, we'll be putting more out there. We'll be streaming it, going live and different things like that. So, you know, people can see the runs that are going to be happening.
That's awesome. That's so great.
Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be cool.
It's beautiful. It's like I said, the beautiful facility in here and everything that you've been doing. What has gone into just to make the Elite Skills Club what it is today and where you have had it?
A lot of ups and downs. Just, I mean, getting the place open during COVID was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like all the materials was on back order because they all came from China or wherever. The hoops, like everything was on back order. So I thought I was going to be able to open up in like June, July. I didn't get to open till like November, December, you know, something like that. So just getting it open was like, it was crazy. And then now just, you know, it's not too many challenges now. You know, just figuring out the different programs and different things like that'll stick. That's pretty much it.
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, and for what you're doing, the level of guys that are coming through, obviously it's working out great.
Yeah, we're not babysitting up here. Like this is not, you know, daycare. This is not where you just drop your kid off and they, you know, could run around for an hour or two and we take your money. Like, we're not doing that, you know, like we're really trying to get these kids better.
Yeah.
Whether you know how to dribble a basketball right now or not. Like, you know, my older clients, I got like older guys who work out with me, like, you know, Nerlens Noel, he's, you know, NBA, he's about to be a 10-year vet in the NBA. Yeah. Then I got, you know, a kid that I accepted in the gym as a member as of last week. He's 5 years old. You know what I mean? So like, but he's jumping into workouts like with the 8-year-olds and he's doing what they're doing. So like, we got a pretty good range of people, you know, like, but we're not babysitting, man. We're coming in here and we're really working. You know, we're really working. And if not with me, one of my other trainers who, they're all awesome. They do a phenomenal job.
Yeah, they're all like everyone's very personal. I walk in, I felt like, you feel like family as soon as you walk in here. People like just talking to everyone shakes your hands, how are you doing? So it's just like a great feeling. And now you bring up Nerlens Noel, and I know you work with a couple NBA guys. What's it like having those guys come here? And do they like Rhode Island at all too?
So like a lot of the guys that I know, like they're pretty much from this area anyway. Like those guys are my friends, so I look at it a little different, you know what I mean? But it's definitely cool to have them up here. Like, Nero's puts in a lot of work. People see that he's going to have an amazing season this year, and it's just credit to him, all the work that he put in. You know, like, we're not big on the social media and, you know, putting every workout out there and stuff like that. We're not really doing it for that, you know, but like, we working, you know, we're working, you know, so it's cool to have those guys in here. And a bunch more, you know, this summer you'll be seeing a whole lot more people, you know, like Day Murphy was out here with me last summer. He signed a deal with Sacramento Kings, and he's playing with them, and he's playing with their G League team. And like, it's a bunch of guys that come in here, you know, just for that real work.
That's awesome. That's great. And it's funny because being here in Rhode Island, you wouldn't know that those guys are coming through here, passing by. It's great, and it's obviously great for the state and what you're doing.
Yeah, it's amazing for them. We're trying to put something together now where we can have all those guys out here, you know, at the same time. And me and you know, one of my guys, one of my partners who I do a lot of this stuff with, Ryan Sweeney. Big influence out here as well. He does a lot of like management with NBA guys, stuff like that. So we're trying to figure out a way how to bring all those guys out here at one time, and we can have, like, you know, the community come in and, you know, do different things, watch them play, you know, dunk contests, you know, stuff like that. So, but it's coming soon. It's coming real soon.
That's super exciting. That's awesome.
And when we put that out there, man, it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some special guests out here that I really can't give away too much, but it's coming. It's coming this off season for sure.
Oh man, I'm excited. Yeah. That's gonna be great.
Definitely.
You can ask for your hints, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't hint at nothing yet, but people who know me, you know, when it comes to this basketball thing, like, I don't just, you know, talk the talk. Like, if I'm saying it, we're gonna make it happen for sure. You know, so just stay tuned. That's all I can say.
I love it.
Right.
And I want to ask, just like, I want to take a bit of a step back now. I was like, where did the passion for basketball come from? How did that all come about? Because it seems like it all led to this.
Right. Well, I guess when I was younger, like, my dad, he played for Providence College. My uncles, Sham, Jamel Thomas, like Ruben Garces, they all played on the same team. So, like, my dad had me young. So when he was in college, I was coming out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was already 4 or 5 years old. I was running around in PC camp, you know, and I was just around all those guys, like, and I just seen a lot at an early age. So I ended up liking basketball. I ended up playing basketball. And then after the ball stopped for me, after it stopped bouncing, I just thought to myself, like, all right, do you want to go and get a regular 9-to-5 job now, which you've never really done, or do you want to figure out how to stay, you know, in the lane that you like, you know, which is basketball for me. So a lot of this just came about because it was kind of just already written, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just keeping it going. That's all. Like, what I'm doing is not new. It's been a bunch of people who've done it before me, you know what I mean? Like, we're not recreating the wheel here. I'm just kind of keeping it going, you know, for the new era kids, you know? So that's all.
That's great. And then, like, I mean, being a skills coach, what's one of the things that people don't know about, and, like, how did you end up getting involved in skills?
Yeah, well, it's funny because I was just telling our personal trainer here, Joe Diorsi, I was just telling him, like, man, my knees is hurting, you know, because I've been playing ball up here. I've been playing, you know, pickup with my boys and stuff like that. So I was telling him, my knees is hurting. But, you know, actually, like, during my junior year of college, and not a lot of people know this. This might be the first time I'm really saying it on camera. During my junior year, I started getting real bad cramps in my legs.
Really?
And, like, it was to the point where one time, I probably had like 10 different cramps in my legs, and they had to take me at halftime. They had to take me to the back to the training room, and they had to give me like salt pills and extra like water and stuff like that to just get those cramps out of my body. So that started happening in my junior year, and then going into my senior year, like, my back started hurting, my knees started hurting. So, like, I felt myself breaking down a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So after that, I kind of was just like, all right, do you want to, you know, spend the next 5, 6, 7 years of your life like hurt, like just chasing basketball? Like, I wasn't going to the NBA.
Yeah.
I had overseas opportunities, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, do you want to do that? Or like, you know, I thought to myself, what do you want to be doing by the time you're 30, 31 years old? Whatever that is, let's start working towards that now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened.
Oh wow, that's crazy, and how that all worked out, and
Right.
like ended up now to where you are now, being 30 and you set that plan in place. That's crazy.
Yeah. So like I just turned 30. I opened my business at 29. I turned 30, and I'm in a pretty good position to do some good things within this basketball game. So yeah, just taking it one step at a time.
That's awesome. And how long did it take you to perfect the Sham God move? Did you ever try it?
Oh, I haven't perfected that, man. Only one person who knows how to perfect that move, and that's him. A bunch of people do it, but nobody do it like him. Oh man, nobody do it like him, man. Yeah, but I've seen him teach it a bunch of times, and I teach it a little bit, but that's funny.
I had to bring it up. I had to ask. Right. Everyone, I always see people try to do it. Like, did you perfect it?
Yeah. So my dad and Shamgar, they're best friends, and they what happened was they went in the gym one night, and they worked on that move, and my father always tells me a story about how they spent like hours in the gym, perfecting it, and then Shamgar brought it out like in the tournament against Arizona, and that's when he really like solidified that as his move. But they worked on that, man. They like went in the gym and perfected that move.
That's crazy. That's wild that you're doing part of that.
Right.
That's
definitely good for him. Part of history. That's history, because like everyone does it.
Everyone talks about it.
Everyone does it.
It's I was watching Open Court on NBA TV like a while ago, and they always talk about like who had the best handles, and they always bring up God, Sham God.
Oh yeah,
and everything, and everyone wants to do the God, Sham God move. Right.
But even, like, that move is crazy, but like if you know Sham and you ever been in the gym with Sham, like you see his handle is like he ain't lost it. Like it's till today, it's just crazy. The way he moves that ball from hand to hand, it's wild, man. It's definitely a talent.
Yeah. Do you ever talk to him? He's down in Dallas now, right, with the Mavericks.
Yeah, I talk to him all the time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I call him uncle. So I mean, I always talk to him. He gives me great advice, different things like that. He helped me out, with a lot of different things that I've been doing. Hoops Over Violence. With being sponsored by Puma. Stuff like that. So yeah, that's my guy right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, definitely. Little Sham, his son, one of my best friends. He is actually coaching in the G League right now for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Okay.
So it's his first year. Congratulations. Shout out to Lil Sham. You know what I mean? So, man, we all just in this basketball game just trying to move and try and get it done,
Yeah.
That's all.
And what was it like for you playing in high school? I mean, you played at St. Ray's and you played at Marianapolis. And, what was the transition from going to St. Ray's to Marianapolis?
It was an easy transition for me. It was, like I've always been the type that, like my dad instilled in me early, like you got to follow your dreams, and when opportunity calls, when it comes knocking, you got to be there to answer it. So like with that, like a lot of my friends and stuff was at St. Ray's, and we was just getting a new gym. I didn't get a chance to play in it. We was just getting a new gym, and we was gonna make a run for a state title that year, and it was all good. But like I just understand what prep school does for a kid, and I understood that early on in life. So I went to St. Ray's for like maybe 2 weeks my junior year, and then Marianapolis, Dave Vitale, one of my favorite coaches I ever played for. He really helped me like become who I am. Early on, I was a headache, and he let me go. You know what I'm saying? He really let me figure it out. So I went over there. I played with him, and it was great over there. I played with my man Justin Duvani from DC. He's doing great. Josh Vitale from Brooklyn, he's doing great. Michael Myers-Key, he ended up playing Division I basketball. Aaron Struthers played that Merrimack right here. Like, so it was crazy. Chris Flores played that NJIT. Now he does things overseas back in Honduras. He does basketball stuff out there. So I went to Marianapolis, and it was better basketball for one, but also I met a lot of like good people that I'm still friends with today. So it worked out, man. It was an easy decision, and I'm glad I did it. And any kid who has a chance to go to prep school, go to prep school, man. It's really a life-changing decision for you. Like a lot of these mentors and coaches and stuff like that, they try to hold the kid back so they can keep them here with them. Like, nah, go experience prep school. Go. That's what you should do. Like if you want to be on that level, you want to try to put yourself on a Division I level, you should be there. You know what I mean? So I encourage all kids to definitely take that route.
That's awesome, man.
Don't make it harder than what it is.
Yeah.
Prep school wants you. They giving you some good financial aid or something like that to help you out.
To take a
They
look.
got a spot for you to actually play.
Yeah.
Go and do it.
You're good to go.
Go
Yeah.
and do it. Yeah,
and,
for sure.
and while you were at prep school at Minneapolis, you went to back-to-back championships.
Yep,
Unfortunately, you didn't win either one. What was it like to, have that experience to either go back-to-back and not be able to win one? How did that make you a better player too?
It was. I went the first year. We lost to Tilton, who had like 2 All-Americans.
Yeah.
And we lost by a couple points. Went the next year, same thing. You know what I mean? Lost by a couple points. They had really good teams at that time, but it helped me like fight through adversity. Like you don't always win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in life, like you don't always win. Like sometimes you get knocked down. You know what I mean? But it just teaches you to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like pick your head up. You know what I mean? And just try to get there the next year. You know what I mean? So that's all it taught me. Like, I hated it. It sucked. I didn't get to win a high school championship.
Yeah.
Right? But like in hindsight, I would have loved to win one, but it taught me a lot of lessons. I just picked my head up. I kept working, and I was that.
Yeah. And then it's a good life lesson, but then it takes you to another level too, because you ended up playing at LIU.
Yeah.
What was your time like there? And like,
yeah, I hated it. It sucked.
Yeah.
I tell
because we talked about this a little bit off air. Yeah.
So like before that, I in high school I had a bunch of offers. Like you can go and look it up. I had a bunch of offers, Division I, and I got into some trouble in high school, and I lost all my scholarships. I had probably 5 to 7 scholarships. I lost them all of them. And LIU, I played the summer out. I was supposed to go to prep school, but then LIU came in at the last minute, and they was like, we'll give you a scholarship for you to come here. So I didn't want to go back to high school, so I took it. But those coaches didn't really know me. They didn't know me as a player. They didn't know me as a person. Like, they seen me play a couple times. They needed someone to come in and be like a backup.
Yeah.
I never played the backup position in my life, so that was like different for me. Then I was playing with older guys and stuff like that, like coaches telling you some things that you didn't learn growing up. You know what I mean? So it's like new languages, stuff like that. If I'm explaining it right, but like I didn't like it. I didn't like my time there. I didn't do my due diligence at actually like looking at the school and like digging deep into who the coaches were and stuff like that, which all kids should do. Like, just because you got a scholarship opportunity, that don't mean it. Especially if it's D1, that don't mean it's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, take your time when it comes to making a lot of these decisions, because like these are life decisions that you're gonna be talking about forever. That's the decision I made when I was 18. I'm talking about it right now at 30. You know what I'm saying? 12 years later. So like, you gotta really take your time, and a lot of these coaches be lying, right? So you gotta figure out like who you could really trust, right?
Yep.
And it was me and my dad and a couple people making a decision, and it was a good decision. Like I don't regret going there. I don't regret committing there and spending my year there. What I do regret is not doing my due diligence before going. You know what I mean? And but like I met some good people there. Like it was cool. I still talked to a couple people. Like it was straight. I got to play against a bunch of high-level Division I teams, and I could have stayed there. It wasn't like they was taking my scholarship away or anything like that. I just decided to do other things because I felt like it was more for me out there.
Yeah. And I mean, it's great. And you took my question, was your advice to the kids, because I've heard horror stories about kids playing at the next level from coaches, like telling them they're going to get this and this, and then next thing you know, they recruit soment else that is really going to be like the player that they really want.
Like I've been through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I played at every level, right? Except Division III. I played like RIIL, which is our high school. I played prep school. I played Division I. I played junior college. I played D2. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing that like I don't know. I know it all from experience, right? From good experiences and bad experiences.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking to these kids and I'm mentoring them and I'm telling them different things, I'm talking to them from a point of view of like, I've been through it.
Yeah.
And here's my experiences from when I went through it. So you can make your own decision, but at least you can hear it from someone who you trust.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And
Yeah,
like, it's not all good. Like people think, oh, I'm Division I, I'm this, I'm that. Like, nah, it's not all good. Like if you ain't playing, you ain't happy.
Yeah.
No matter where you at.
Do you
right?
do you prep the kids in any way to like what questions to ask or what they should look at in a program? Like in any way, like when you do like any kids that's looking at college, you like help them in that sense or like help them?
Nah, they prep me.
Yeah.
They prep me. Like they tell me what they like, and I know how they are as kids.
Yeah.
So we try to find a good match for them when it comes to school.
Yeah.
Like I don't pick a college for a kid.
Yeah, no, that's
like,
what
I don't do that.
No.
Right, let's get that
No,
clear.
no.
On record, Corey Wright is not out here picking colleges for kids. All right? I'm not doing that, right?
Yeah.
So, but what I am doing is helping you through.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you got a couple scholarship offers, right, and you say, hey, coach, I'm a little lost. I don't know what to do. You know, my mom and dad, they don't really understand the game or what's going on. It's like, all right, well, come in with your parents. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. Okay, these are my options. All right, well, what do you like about A, B, and C?
Yeah.
What do you not like about A, B, and C? You know, how are the coaches there? How's the staff? You know what I mean? Like, what's the schedule they play? Like, little different things like that, and then we try to like walk through it.
Yeah.
You know, then we go back, okay, these are the 5 things you like, these are the 5 things you don't like. Now, if the good overweighs the bad, that's something that we keep looking at. If the bad overweighs the good, it's like, all right, we got to get them out of here and get a new school or some in for you to look at, you know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I love that. I think that's just amazing because I feel like there's some kids that are misguided in some ways, and like it seems like you're setting them up for what they like and what they want. And
what they like and what they want.
And help them.
Like,
Yeah.
Like a lot of these mentors, they try to tell a kid what to do. I don't tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids, I tell them all the time, like, you have to make your own decisions as a young man, right? You just, like, a lot of them is kids, man, and they 16, 17 years old, and they got hundreds of thousands of people looking at them, whether it's on social media or YouTube or whatever the case may be. So, you know, they feel like they're on top of the world, but at the end of the day, you're still a kid.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't know nothing at 16. You don't know nothing at 17 years old. You think you do. You might know a little bit from somebody prepping you, but you don't know nothing. Think about your 18-year-old self. Thought you knew it all.
Enough. Yeah.
I
know. You look back at it and you're like,
you look back at it like, man,
I should have done this.
I should have done this or that. If I was just a little smarter, or I should have listened to my elders. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm the elder. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you don't have to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I think.
Yeah.
This is your opinion. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not telling you something that's like you can't call it a fact or depending on the situation, right? But this is my opinion. Now, from my opinion, you take your own opinion and you go and do what you do from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's all it is, man. Like, that's it.
I love it. Yeah, what you do here is phenomenal, and I think what you're doing for the kids and everything like that, I think it's just, we need more people like that. Like, we need, like, you're looking out for them and looking out for their best interests, and I think that's just amazing. And then especially to have this here and what we have here in Rhode Island is something that we've been missing. So I'm excited to have you like here. You know, we're very lucky.
It's gonna get crazy. You know what I'm saying on this podcast. I'm glad that, you know, like we were able to get together. And, you know, put it together. I'm gonna get a lot of guys on here to just talk about, you know, their lives, their careers. You know, basketball players. You know, other sports athletes. I think we're gonna start a real good thing here, man. And, it's gonna be a place where kids can really, you know, just let it out, talk and vent about whatever they want to do, and, you know, laugh, joke, have fun. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I think we have a great thing. I'm very excited. I'm glad that we made this happen because this is a great connection, and like, I think what we have together is going to be a great partnership and make things work as well. So it's going to be great.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm super excited about this.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm happy that, you know, we can make it happen.
Yeah, me too.
All right. And the future is bright.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah. Thanks, Corey. So Corey, I gotta ask, what does the Elite Skills Club have to offer?
The Elite Skills Club, we got 4,500 square feet here, basketball court, workout area, plyo boxes. Man, we got it all in here, man. Basketballs, 2 TVs, so you can watch the NBA, college games.
Yeah.
Whatever sport you play, you can come watch the game. You can come I let kids plug their laptops, plug their phones up. We watch film. We got bikes, shooting machine, Vertimax. Get your jumper right, get your bounce right. We're gonna be putting turf in here.
Yeah.
You know, so it's gonna be dope, man. We just, you know, we're expanding.
I love it. This is awesome.
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
But you got everything you need to become a high level athlete.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
That's what it's all about. All right, so we gotta do something different. We gotta do something fun.
All right.
So we gotta do the 5 3 throws where I ask you 5 questions that are just outside of basketball.
Okay.
We'll let you shoot them up and only makes on, right?
But
I just missed that. Oh boy.
it's a little cold in here.
Yeah.
See, every basketball player knows before you just go and take a shot somewhere,
You gotta get the warm-ups
You gotta start in close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta get your warm-ups in.
The form shooting.
You gotta get your form shooting. You know what I'm saying? So you start close, right? This is the theory. You see the ball go through the net, right?
Yep.
Now the hoop gets a little bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you're confident to make your shots.
All right.
So,
All right.
so we got. We gonna just start it up.
Yeah, let's start up. All right. My first question is favorite food.
Favorite food? Ah, man. You know, I love my mac and cheese. I love my mac and cheese. I love my soul food. But I really love Asian food. Like I can eat shrimp fried rice every day.
So good, so good.
Shrimp fried rice every day.
I'm a big Asian food fan myself.
Asian food fan?
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you like?
I love Thai food.
Thai food?
That's like one of
Okay.
my favorites.
Yeah.
Like I'll get like
Yeah.
pad Thai or the spicy
Right.
basil fried
Yeah.
rice.
I'm Chinese, man. I grew up in New York, so like on a Friday night, man, if you had Chinese, that was good. That's how my grandmother used to reward us.
Oh,
You know what I
really?
mean? So yeah, you know, shrimp fried rice and 4 chicken wings.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, second question. Favorite music?
Favorite music? Hip hop.
Hip-hop?
Hip-hop, yeah. I think, you know, in our community, hip hop is where a lot of the youth, they get like their fashion from, you know what I mean? They kind of figure out who they are, you know, as people, what they want to do, what they don't want to do. But it's a fun genre of music, you know? Like it gets you up out your seat, get you moving, you know? So I'm definitely a hip hop guy, but I do love my R&B.
Yeah.
I love like my slow, you know, mellow music. That's what I listen to in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before I just crank it up. But no, definitely. You know, hip hop. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Definitely a Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z fan. And my little cousin is just getting his music career going.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Which a lot of people don't know. His name is Trey Cash. So he's gonna be doing some good things out there. He's nice. Then my little sister also is a musician, Casey Blue.
Okay.
You can look her up. She's a musician and an actress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, you know, so you can look her up. She's got some good stuff there too. So it kind of runs in the family. I don't rap though. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a musician.
How about acting? Do you act, right?
I can do a little bit of acting. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do some acting. Yeah.
I love it. And then do you have a favorite like basketball team or a favorite sports team?
Favorite sports team? So New York by default.
Yeah.
New York Knicks, you know, especially because my guy is on that team. But, you know, I'm a Laker fan. Been a Laker fan for a while. My older cousin, Josh, was a Laker fan, and it kind of rubbed off on me.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause he raised me, so, you know what I mean? Definitely the Lakers.
I like it. Yeah, I'm a Celtics fan.
Celtics?
Through, yeah.
Okay, of course. Well, you a Rhode Island guy.
Yeah,
right?
so I grew up here.
From Boston. Well,
Yeah.
you know, Boston is
All
it's
close.
the home team.
Yeah.
So, nah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like the Celtics too. Like, so I'm cool with a guy who is really good friends with Jaylen Brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Jaylen Brown, you know, Jason Tatum, all those guys. I actually went out to Kemba Walker's house when he was out here for a New Year's party a few years ago. Me and one of my guys who's a designer. He designs for a lot of NBA guys. His name's Olivier. But me and him went out there. It was like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, all those guys was there. Real cool people. Cool people.
That's so cool.
The Lakers and the Knicks, but I do like my Celtics.
All right,
let's get that on record.
I'll take it.
Let's get that on record.
All right. What about favorite movie?
Oh, favorite movie. I like all the old school movies. I like Juice. I like Boys in the Hood, Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. I like, all that, all those old school, movies.
Yeah.
Definitely a fan. The Wood, I don't have like a favorite, but I just got like a group of movies that, I could rewatch, all the time, When I was a child, though, I was a big Buddy fan. Buddy was a golden retriever who played basketball.
Oh, yeah, Air Bud.
Remember him?
Air Bud. Yeah.
Buddy. So Air Bud. I like Air Bud. So let's go with Air Bud.
Air Bud's a great one. They made like a ton of those movies.
Right?
Yeah.
That was my joint right there.
Yeah. Godfather's one of my favorites.
Godfather?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Goodfellas. I like
Goodfellas. Yep.
Movies.
Yeah, I like all that. That's what you into?
I watch like a bunch of those. I watch stupid comedies. Like
comedy.
Old School and like those movies, like the ones like from our child, like growing up in high school and stuff.
I like that stuff too.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler. I'll probably watch any Adam Sandler movie. Love Adam Sandler. He's a joke. So I got a wide range of movies that I like. Yeah, for sure.
Favorite kind of car?
I like the Benz. Rangers is cool. I probably get a Bentley. I like the Bentley. You know what I mean? The Rolls Royce. Different things like that.
Yeah, those are nice.
Honestly, like when it comes to cars, right? Like I'm the type of person to say get a car depending on where you at in your life.
Yeah.
Like if you're always on the road and stuff like that, you don't need one of those foreigns. You don't need it because first off, like if it breaks down, you got to be able to fix it, right? And then like if you're always on the highway, that's a lot of miles. But if you're just always cruising and stuff like that, then the foreigns and stuff is cool.
Yeah.
But if you're a day-to-day guy and you got to do day-to-day things, like get you something that
fits you.
That fits you.
Yeah. That fits your everything.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
But I got my eyes on some things. Let's just say that. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna definitely pop out.
All right. Well, it's been a lot of fun.
No, definitely, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. I appreciate you for coming.
Yeah.
Coming to check out the spot.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for what's coming up, man.
No,
it's
definitely.
gonna be great.
Definitely. Yeah. You gotta take a shot.
All right, I gotta take one.
One layup.
One layup. Oh man. All right.
You gotta lay up to end it out. Hey, here we go. You got a good shot, but hold it a little bit at the top, right? So what I would do, if you were one of my guys that I was training, I would say, look, when you're going up into your shot, you want to let it go while you're still going up in the air, not while you're coming down. So it's got to be one motion going into that shot, right? So try it, one motion going into that shot, right? So that one right there, right? Let it go a little earlier now. Okay, you got it. So on your shot, right? So it's always steps. It's always a build-up. So on your shot, you shoot it right here. But when you land it, you was all the way back here, right? So that means you're not doing something I call stick your landing, right? So when you shoot, you want to jump, boom, and you want to come down in that same spot. You know what I mean? Good. See? So you stuck your landing. You know what I'm saying? So because you stuck your landing, you was on balance. It's all a balance thing when it comes to the shot. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a little inside work. And oh yeah, Coach Will. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Two balls. Sit.